Hey everyone, so if you chose to learn JSP for Unit 4, so first repeated question for this is JSP implicit objects. So let's see what is it is. JSP implicit objects are some predefined Java objects so that JSP developers can use it. Like it is accessible for JSP developers so that we can make use of common resources and we can do some common functionalities etc without even doing explicit declaration and stuff. So we can access these objects just like built-in variables within our script only, within our scripting elements only. So how many implicit objects are there? Total of 9: out, request, response, config, session, application, page context, exception. So first one is out. You can write any 5 to 6 in your exam. So first one, out implicit object is instance of this one, java.servlet.jsp.jsp writer. All right. So what can we do? Well, very similar to system.out.println, we can print our text in simple terms. That is, we can write data to output stream. That is it. So how do we use this? Under our JSP, we can write out.print parenthesis, double quotations, whatever you want to give. So it will simply print it. Next one is request. The request implicit object is instance of this one, javax.servlet.http.http servlet request. So we can what all things this object provides us. We can retrieve our data that is submitted. We can access our request attributes and like which can be shared between different components. So how do we do this? We can use this request object dot get parameter method. So this line retrieves the username. Like see, we are trying to get the username. So we are requesting for the username. That is it. So this is the syntax. Then response. When we request, we need to get the response, right? We are trying to get something, so it will respond to us. So for that sake, the response implicit object is the instance of which one? javax.servlet.http.http servlet response. So we can control the output, like what we need to respond, what can we respond, uh, what response could be given by the client's browser, etc., etc. We can control that output and we can manage the responses. So how do we do this? We can use that implicit object like this, response dot set content type and whatever response you want to give. So this informs the browser how to render the content. Next comes page. Page is simple. It is it is an object from java.lang.object and it is simply the current JSP page itself. So how do we do that? String page name equals to page dot toString. Next one is exception method. You know about, you are already aware of exceptions. So this is an instance of this java.lang.throwable. So we can throw the message and all those stuff just by using this exception. For example, exception dot get message. So by using this, we can retrieve the error message. So you can just write these 5 for implicit objects, Java implicit objects. All the best.